What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Cinematic Cravings. Today we're talking about one of Netflix's biggest hits, One Piece. With the teaser for Season 2 finally here, we're going over everything we know so far about the new season. After the first season's incredible worldwide success in 2023, fans had just one question: when is the continuation coming? Now we finally have cleared answers and some really exciting details. But before we get into it, if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. If this video hits 5,000 likes, I'll drop even more One Piece content. Let's get started. Netflix has officially announced that Season 2, titled One Piece Into the Grand Line, will premiere in 2026. Filming began in South Africa in the summer of 2024 and wrapped on the 4th of February 2025. On top of that, the production team is already preparing to film Season 3 alongside Season 2. So we're not just getting one, but multiple years of back-to-back One Piece adventures. So what's waiting for us in the new season? The first season covered about 95 manga chapters and wrapped up the Arlong Park arc. Now the story is leveling up in a big way. The journey from Loguetown to Alabasta will be adapted. That means characters like Smoker, Crocodile, Vivi, and of course, the lovable Dr. Tony Chopper characters fans have wanted to see for years will finally appear in the live-action world. The teaser trailer was revealed at One Piece Day 2025 inches Tokyo. In it, we see Luffy and the crew entering the Grand Line, facing giant waves, mysterious monsters, and new enemies. In those first glimpses, Smoker and Miss All Sunday stood out the most. The full trailer hasn't dropped yet, but fans are already buzzing with excitement. Looking at the story, the season will begin with an episode titled The Beginning and the End. This title is a direct nod to the Loguetown arc, the city where Gold Roger was executed. For the Straw Hat crew, it's both a farewell to the past and the start of a new adventure. And of course, the one waiting for them, there is the fearless Marine, Smoker. This opening will be the first sign of just how intense and action-packed the season is going to be. One of the first stops after Loguetown will be Reverse Mountain. Here, viewers will witness one of the most emotional moments in the One Piece universe, the encounter with Laboon, the giant whale. This scene is remembered as one of the manga's most iconic moments, balancing both humor and sadness. Everyone's curious to see how the live-action adaptation will bring this story to life. After that comes the Whiskey Peak arc. This part will show the Straw Hat crew facing Baroque works for the first time, especially Zoro being approached to join the mysterious organization, followed by the battle that erupts, will push the season's pace even higher. It's a critical arc since it sets the foundation for the upcoming Alabasta storyline. Next up is Little Garden, where the crew encounters the giant warriors Dory and Bragi. These episodes will highlight both adventure and friendship. At the same time, Baroque Works agents will appear again, raising the tension step by step. How Netflix plans to bring these giants to life is already one of the biggest questions fans are asking. The Drum Island arc will be one of the season's most emotional chapters. With Nami falling sick, the crew travels to this snowy island, and it's here that viewers will meet one of the most beloved characters in One Piece, Tony Chopper, a small reindeer with a huge heart. Chopper not only warms fans with his story, but also joins the crew as their doctor, bringing a whole new energy to the series. Chopper's story isn't just about cute or funny moments. His past is filled with tragedy, loss, and sacrifice. His relationships with Dr. Haralook and Dr. Kureha will be powerful enough to bring viewers to tears. Fans are eager to see how Netflix will handle these emotional scenes. On top of that, Chopper's CGI design has already become one of the most debated topics of the season. With Chopper joining the crew, the Straw Hats will finally be ready for one of their greatest adventures, the Alabasta arc. This storyline isn't just packed with action, it's also full of intrigue, betrayal, and a massive war that will decide the fate of kingdoms. At the center of the Alabasta arc is Princess Vivi, who will first be introduced under her alias Miss Wednesday. She's a brave character working to uncover Baroque Works' dirty schemes. Her story leads to one of the season's most dramatic conflicts. Leading Baroque Works is one of the series' most powerful villains, Crocodile. Netflix has cast Joe Manganiello for the role, and with his intelligence and terrifying strength, he'll drag the Straw Hats into their most dangerous battle yet. His fights are expected to be among the most visually spectacular moments of the live-action series. Of course, Crocodile isn't alone. By his side is Miss All-Sunday Nico Robin. While she first appears as an enemy, fans know she eventually becomes one of the crew's most beloved members. How Netflix captures her complex personality will be a major point of interest. Both her performance and her character's development will be under close watch by fans. Other Baroque Works agents will also bring color to the season. Mr. 3, Miss Valentine, Mr. 5, and Mr. 9 will stand out with both their comedic and dangerous sides. Mr. 3's candle powers and traps against the crew are especially set to be some of the most memorable scenes of the season. Together, these characters will reinforce just how dangerous the Grand Line really is. The Alabasta arc's real strength lies in how it develops the characters. Luffy's leadership, Zoro's loyalty, Nami's strategic mind, Usopp's courage, and Sanji's determination will all shine here. Each character's moment in the spotlight will remind fans why the crew is so beloved. This season will also feature important roles for Marines like Smoker and Tashigi. Smoker won't just appear in Loguetown, he'll keep chasing the crew throughout their journey to Alabasta. Meanwhile, Tashigi's dynamic with Zoro will deliver both emotional and funny moments. This way, the story won't only be about clashes with pirates, but also with the Marines. On a technical level, Season 2's production is going to be much bigger in scale. Giants, massive monsters, desert battles, and the mystical atmosphere of the Grand Line. Netflix is taking bold steps in CGI and set design this time. Chopper's design and the huge battle scenes in Alabasta are expected to be some of the VFX team's most talked about work. Looking ahead, Netflix has already confirmed Season 3. The producers are planning the One Piece universe long-term, aiming for at least 6 seasons, maybe even 12. With over 1,000 manga chapters to adapt, there's no shortage of material. Season 2 will also show how the Straw Hats are becoming more recognized worldwide. Luffy's first major bounty of 30 million berries will set Marines, bounty hunters, and many others on their trail. From here on out, the journey won't just be about exploration, it'll also be a fight for survival. Behind the scenes, there are big changes as well. Matt Owens, one of the original creators of the first season, will step down after Season 2 to focus on his mental health. While he made a huge contribution to the project, the baton will be passed to new showrunner Joe Trash. With experience on shows like Percy Jackson and Dash and Lily, Thratch could bring a fresh perspective to the colorful, adventurous tone of One Piece. Plans for future seasons are already ambitious. Producers are aiming for at least 6 seasons, possibly 12. Given the length of the manga, this is realistic. The scale of the Alabasta arc alone suggests it could span more than one season, allowing characters to be developed more deeply and the story to breathe. In the end, One Piece Season 2 isn't just a continuation, it's practically a new beginning. Once the crew enters the Grand Line, everything becomes bigger, riskier, and more unforgettable. With Chopper, Vivi, Crocodile, and more coming to life in live action, this season will deliver the experience fans have dreamed of for years. Whether Netflix can raise the bar higher than Season 1 is something we'll all find out together in 2026. So that's everything we know so far about One Piece Season 2. It's clear Netflix is making big moves to expand the story and deepen the characters. The journey into the Grand Line marks a whole new era for Luffy and his crew. What do you think? Which new character are you most excited to see? Or which arc has you the most hyped? Share your thoughts in the comments because this adventure is way more fun when we're all in it together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.